Friday morning. I'm off to campus right now because I have a few meetings with different professors and then my supervisor, just all the law school things. Welcome to the vlog. I'm not quite sure what this vlog is going to entail, but you know what? I've got a few minutes. I'm running early. I just love vlogging my life, but making it creative in some sense. For a while, I was just trying to make videos that I thought would, you know, quote unquote perform well, you know, be very SEO optimized in a sense. But at the end of the day, it's like, I just want to have fun with it. And I think it's evident I'm having fun with it. It'll maybe perform better. So that's my philosophy with YouTube these days, is just, I just want to make videos that I'm excited to open my camera with, excited to film, just be very organic and natural and not try to force anything for the sake of what's hot on YouTube or whatnot.
So vlogging in the library is objectively one of the most obnoxious things I've ever done, but there's no one in here. It's Friday, no one's here, so we're in the clear. I had 2 meetings this morning, done with those, and now I'm currently finalizing my bar application. If you have ever applied to sit for the bar, you know how tedious it is. You have to print so many papers, sign them by hand, scan them, upload them. It's very intricate, but I think I just completed my last one, and I'm fingers crossed. I'm reviewing all this tonight, but I think I'm going to be able to submit it tonight, which is going to be a huge relief.
Quick jumping in right here. No, this is not an ad break. I'm just snagging your attention because it's the beginning of the video before and if you stop watching, which you don't, but in the off chance you do, please in the comments drop what kind of content, what kind of videos you want to see. Obviously, I'm going to make the type of content I want to make, but also I want to make the type of content that people actually want to watch. If there's a specific type of video you like to watch, you like to put on your TV when you're cleaning your house, whatever it may be, please let me know because we're trying to give the people what they want. Okay, back to the video. Okay, that was a mildly productive morning. And now we're gonna go pick up a Facebook Marketplace find because there's this lamp I've been wanting and I found it on Facebook Marketplace for literally 1/3 of the price, so that was me the second I saw that and the lady responded. So we are en route to get it because I love me a good bargain. We're off to Shakopee. Should we stop at Valley Fair on the way? I'm not close, but whatever. If anyone else grew up with a couponing parent, that is really freaking far. All to save a few bucks. I don't care, I'm going anyway. But I was saying, does anyone grew up with a couponing parent where they had a coupon that was only valid at like one store? So they would make a separate trip to another store just to save like $1 or $2. This is how that bleeds into your life. We're gonna make a little road trip out of this.
It's a lot, really, because
Okay, that lighting is something. A bit while later, I just went on a walk, made an iced latte. I perfected my iced latte recipe. It took a bit, but we're there. The key is the oat milk. It makes it much creamier, in my opinion. Just completed a practice midterm in commercial law, which I'm actually enjoying that class much more than I thought. I'm doing it strictly for like bar prep purposes. That's enough of that for tonight. Okay, we're gonna set up my new lamp that I got. I'm very excited. I got cupping done yesterday. You can just see a few of my spots. And I got my legs done too for the first time. To give you like a full butt shot, but they are not very dark, which I think means I have decent circulation in my legs. I started getting cupping done this year. I probably go only once every few months. I love it. Maybe it's placebo just because I think it looks kind of funky. But I go to Minnesota Integrative Health Solutions. It's a Chinese medicine, holistic clinic vibe. I've been going there for a few years for like acupuncture and random stuff. Highly recommend. But anyway, we're gonna set up my new lamp. I'm very excited. You're putting the new lamp here. I'm obsessed with this lamp and the cookie stool. My dad actually made this. So we are definitely not getting rid of it. We're just moving it upstairs because I want something a little higher. This is exactly the lamp I was looking for. I love it, I love it. Shout out Facebook Marketplace. I'm putting the Oreo and stained glass lamp in this corner. Don't know if that's permanent, but it'll do for now. Okay, I decided I'm going to go on a 1 mile run. I don't want to do any more than that. 1 quick mile so I can be there and back and home in like 10 minutes. Plus, I'm doing an everything shower tonight, and everything showers, like when you wash your hair and everything, are so much more satisfying when you're like nasty. Hi, Billy. I have to say, the lamp at night is even better. The mood lighting could be feeling like a purple. There we go. I reorganized under our bathroom cabinets. I showed this on YouTube Shorts, but not on my main YouTube. A bunch of like acrylic bins, and it is so much nicer because before I was literally just like shoving things in here. So we upgraded the organization. My husband's at a movie right now, but once he gets back, there's a booyah happening at a church nearby. I think it's a Catholic thing, which, by the way, I'm Catholic. So a booyah is just I think just like a fundraiser, but it usually happens in the fall. And it's like live music, food. It's a nice night out, so I'm like, why the heck not? Even if I'll be going with like dripping wet hair. God don't judge, right? We recently got a glass air fryer because our other air fryer I've had since probably like 2018. Like the food was just starting to taste like the air fryer. We upgraded. Game changer. It is highly recommend. Don't go out and buy one if you have one that works, but when it's time to upgrade yours, I would recommend the glass one. Morning world. It's Saturday morning. I'm on my way to volunteer, and then after, my husband and I with my sister, brother-in-law, nieces and nephews, the whole gang, to St. Ben's and St. John's. It's where my siblings went to college. It's in like past St. Cloud. It's their homecoming. Neither my husband and I nor went there, but I feel like I kind of went there just because when my siblings were there, I'd go up and visit all the time, and I just have literally the best memories of those campuses. I thought I was such a little big shot when I was literally like 9, walking around, going to the dining hall. I'm excited to go back. First, we gotta go save the world, you know, fix all the issues in the world. Because there's no issues, right? Not a single one. Howdy, folks. It is Sunday, I guess afternoon at this point. I'm at my parents' studying. Usually, at this point, I am knee-deep, bellied up at a cute little coffee shop. However, I'm going to get a facial with my sister and soon-to-be sister-in-law at 1:30. Catch y'all up to speed on yesterday. Truth be told, I committed one of the greatest cardinal sins of vlogging that there is, and it is violating the show don't tell rule. It is a huge pet peeve of mine and just bad practice for vlogging because I'm like the expert in vlogging, right? The idea that if you want to create visually captivating, interesting, personal content, you have to show the viewers what you're doing. You can't just be like, so yesterday I got my wart removed and then I went and got belligerently drunk and blah, blah, blah. Like, no, you need to take the viewers with you. Yesterday I went up to St. John's and St. Ben's, which I mentioned, was vlogging it on short form content. However, I'm still trying to find the happy medium between vlogging on YouTube and then doing like short form content, because both are very different, but you can't do both well. If you're vlogging for YouTube, it's hard to like
get good short form content. And these are like the biggest like first world problems ever. But genuinely, if you make content, you know, because it's a completely different medium, just like the direction your camera is. And you're also set up on my water bottle, and I'm quite parched, so I'm gonna have to move y'all.
I fear rollerblading here. I didn't take into account the shoe situation.
He poop and I'm not used to.
What do you mean a dairy poo?
Like, so his poop felt different because he's not used to eating so much dairy. And I was like, I think I'm done with you telling me what's happening. I did ask for it, but then he went into too much detail.
He was out of control. Like he
said ice cream, chocolate milk, like.
Yeah, he had a nightcap of Lucky Charms.
Yeah, and it was.
When he said shit eating green, I was like, yeah, that's what we did later.
Yeah.
And that's Foundrie.
It's real fancy in here. If my skin isn't flawless by the time I'm out, I'm just hoping that we can do something about the dark circles. I think those might be chronic until your kids are 18.
They are chronic. No, but if they're there for 18 years, they're never going away.
Oh, true.
Folks, you know what I love more than a Sunday reset? I love a Sunday where I don't even have to reset because the house is already clean. We had friends over this week, so we cleaned during the week. So come the weekend, there's really, like, yes, is the kitchen pretty nasty? Yes. Am I gonna clean it? No.